Hello, I'm Matt Kibler, Assistant Sports Information Director at Tiffin University, and this is your GLIAC preview for Tiffin University Volleyball. I'm joined by head coach Shauna Hurles. Coach, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, it's fall's here, season's here, it's coming up real quick on us. It sneaks up on us, seems like every single year. Last year you go 19-12, 9-8 in the GLIAC, but this is your first year as a head coach. What have you noticed, or what's one of the big changes you've seen from being an assistant at the collegiate level to now a head coach?
A lot of the difference is the organizational side of everything, getting everything prepared, the paperwork, all of that good stuff. The behind the scenes more so than being out front, doing like the recruiting skills and doing camps and film breakdown, different stuff like that. So it's more on the back end that I'm seeing a lot more.
So it's more of, now you have to, I guess, learn how to delegate more as
Yes.
opposed to being the one that was delegated on.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about some of your top returners. Of course, we'll jump right into it. Jenna Huffman, GLIAC Blocker of the Year, first player since 1994 to receive first team All-Region honors. What is it that she can improve on from your standpoint?
So her blocking can always improve. She is one that sometimes she'll misread a little bit, so we can always work on her reading of the block, what's happening on the other side of the net, understanding what she also needs to do as far as making good decisions of the blockers that are on the other side of the net, so she can be effective offensively as well. More movement for her. She runs a quick ball in the middle very well, but we need to spread her out on the net just a little bit more. So making her a little bit more versatile and fluid throughout the game.
Taylor Lattimore is another one, GLIAC Libero of the Year. She was also an All-Region player, led the GLIAC in digs per set. What have you asked her throughout the offseason? Because I know she's got the toughest job. Mm-hmm. She's got to stand in and take the heat when the kills come down. So what have you asked Taylor to work on this summer?
Sure, she definitely has a thankless job. So her biggest weakness, I would say, is serve receive. And I think in the spring she did a really good job of getting in, using our skill sessions, and then also getting in on her own and improving upon that. Her defense, something that I just ask her is, the block might not have done their job, but she's got to go fix it. Always bettering the ball. So, and she's one that wants to work hard and wants to get gritty, so she's an awesome player for us.
And Emily Whitesman, another great player for you, second consecutive season with 1,000 plus assists. Already she's 7th in Tiffin history in career assists throughout, whether that's NAIA or NCAA level. The offense starts and stops with her, so she's got to be on her game.
Mm-hmm. She's kind of the quarterback for us. She has to delegate who's going to be running what and serve receive, and then she also has to make the good decisions as far as in transition. So she has to probably know the most of any person on the floor and be able to relay that to everyone else. She is just a good kid. She's even, and which is good as far as a setter. She doesn't get rattled very easily. So she's, again, going to do a nice job again for us this season.
When you hit the recruiting trail this past off season, what was your main focus?
So we have a nice core of kids. So we're bringing in some freshmen. We needed to find another middle who was going to be able to help with Jenna, and then Casey Adelsberger, who we're kind of looking maybe running a 3-middle offense. Also looking for another outside hitter / right side hitter. So those were our big concerns there. So we have a nice group of freshmen coming in. I'm excited about them. I just, you never know how it's going to go. You have to have freshmen contribute, so it could go one way or the other.
And when you send the kids off in the summertime, what's the one main thing you tell them? Is it conditioning? Is it game reps? What is that they need to focus on in order to, when they come back, they're ready to hit the ground running?
Sure. We did a lot of focus this spring season on conditioning and doing very volleyball-focused movements and agility and quickness. We needed to improve upon our quickness. So that was a big push this summer as well. And then we also want them to get volleyball reps, quality touches, whether that's sand or getting into an open gym or working with somebody personally, because we can't do anything in the summer, so that's kind of on them.
Now your first match is again in the Christian Brothers Tournament against Newman on September 1st. Your first GLIAC game on September 15th against Wayne State, and then your first home game will be on September 29th. So you don't see a home floor for quite some time. That's against Purdue Northwest. So when you look at your schedule, did you set it up to where you try and start it out real tough, or was it you want to ease into it and then once you get to the bear of your schedule, which is conference play?
It's a little bit of both, but we wanted to go somewhere further away where we weren't going to see teams that we typically see in Memphis, going to Christian Brothers, so that's going to be good competition for us and seeing different teams that we might not normally play. And then we go to Louisville, our second tournament. So the girls are going to get a lot of games in before we actually move into GLIAC play, which I think is going to be good for us, get some of the kinks worked out a little bit.
Like I said, the first home game on September 29th against Purdue Northwest. Come check them out. If you want more information on Coach Hurles and the Tiffin University volleyball program, go to gotiffindragons.com. Coach, thank you for sitting down with us. Always appreciate it, and good luck this year.
Thank you.